Welcome, episode 4, SGP Podcast. We are back again. The boys are here, whole gang's here. Shay, Chi, say what's up.
Oh,
So, a lot's happened this weekend, hasn't it? We got
for sure.
Newcastle finally got a manager.
Let's go.
Eddie Howe confirmed. Let's go.
Dean Smith's been sacked.
Oh,
Dean
brutal.
Smith's been sacked. Ollie's still
Barker's
got a
been
job.
sacked.
How did he get sacked? I thought he just left.
No, he got sacked, didn't he?
Got sacked. He won the game and then got sacked.
That's a
He
shame,
obviously
isn't it?
planned that before.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
What else happened?
Arteta played his 100th game.
Yeah,
well done.
nice one.
Well
Actually, should we start with the weekend's games? Should we run through?
What did the predictions?
Yeah.
Yeah, we may as well.
All right then. Right, it was a bit closer this weekend.
Yeah, I thought it was. I know I got some wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got a few right.
Southampton versus Villa. I went for Villa. You both went with Southampton, so you've got a point there.
Easy dub.
Brentford Norwich. I only went for Norwich, didn't I? I only went for Norwich.
To be fair, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. How was that?
You reaped the rewards for that one. You did reap the rewards.
You backed Norwich the week before as well, didn't you?
I'm going to keep backing Norwich.
Yeah.
In the Norwich train.
Especially when Frank takes over.
Oh yeah, that's going to be insane.
City United. Nee, you got 1 point for that one. I went for United. Shay, I think you said draw.
Oh, I can't believe
How am I the only one that backed a City win? It was so obvious.
You didn't get the bonus point though. Wasn't it 4-1?
Yeah, no Ronaldo bicycle.
No bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Chelsea Burnley. No one got any points. It was a draw. Disappointing.
Yeah.
Should have won.
Where was Chilwell?
Barkley should have played the pass across to him.
You know what? The thing is, with that chance, I've seen the Chilwell reaction, but not the Barkley chance itself.
Didn't Barkley miss a sit? It's very blatant, didn't he?
He's better than Ziyech though, so we move on.
What?
So wait,
I'm tired of him. I'm tired of Hakim.
The Hakim agenda is real.
Brighton Newcastle. No one got any points. It was a draw.
Did I say a win? Or did I say a Brighton?
I think you backed Newcastle. I think we pressured you into backing Newcastle.
Mate, I should have said a draw.
And no one got a point though.
No one got a point for that one.
I feel like that game does scream draw, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sanchez got sent off right at the end, didn't he?
Yeah, Dunk was in goal, and we didn't even shoot. We crossed it in and they booted it away, mate. We're like, what's Shelby doing? Oh god, but yeah.
Eddie Howe watching there.
Yeah,
he was like, fucking hell. What have I got myself into? Arsenal Watford, we all got a point for that one, and Arsenal win.
No.
Shout out Ben Foster with a penalty save.
Yeah, that's a cycling GK.
You know,
maybe a foul for the Arsenal goal. Friggin' legend. Maybe a foul for the Arsenal goal. A couple in there, bit controversial.
No, some low socks scored it, so you just have to allow it.
He's been called up for the England squad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Low sock Stan.
Yeah, 100%.
Everton Spurs. Me and you, Nee, we both went for a draw. And that happened. Shay backs Conte. You never do that.
Yeah, you don't.
Never back Conte.
Leeds Leicester was a draw. No one predicted that one. And West Ham Liverpool. Me and Shay both backed West Ham. Got a point there.
Really?
Yeah, you went. Yeah, you got to know. You got to know these things. David Moyes.
I said 4-3.
Wait.
I think you backed West Ham. Yeah, I think so. I've written down that you backed West Ham, so you're better off.
I need you to be, when you're tallying up the points everyone got, be on it this week, because I had to be on you last week. You got it wrong.
So Shay got 3.
Yep.
Me and Uni, we both got 4.
4 added to my 3. That's 7 this season.
Yeah, I only got 1 last week.
What did Shay get last week?
Can't remember.
One.
Got to remember your own scores.
I got 1. I'm pretty
sure. Remember your own scores. So I've got 7 now.
I got 5.
We also, off camera, agreed the winner of this gets a dinner paid for by the other two,
Fuck.
any restaurant of their choice.
Wow.
Don't remember that.
We're going to
Wow.
the bougiest place that ever exists, boys.
So basically, we're saying we'll all go for a meal, and then we both have to split the other person's meal between each other. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, I mean, hey, as long as I'm still getting some food, that's
no, we got to sit there and watch.
Sit and watch me eat, yeah, basically.
Well,
me,
bold of you
I'm going
to assume. Yeah, bold of you to assume.
How many points am I in the lead? What's the person below me got?
2 points in the lead.
Huh?
2 points in the lead.
What have you got? 5?
Yeah.
Rubbish, mate.
Probably going to start going down when I keep back in Norwich.
No, you never know. They could, second half of the season, they could do the title
charge. On a run, yeah.
You never know. So that was the weekend's games. Conte,
of course.
You drew.
Mm.
I didn't watch the game personally. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, no, I didn't either. I just thought. I saw I didn't even watch the highlights of it because I thought, well, I'm not watching a 0-0 draw highlights. That's really boring. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he's still building, isn't he? I guess I don't know.
I suppose. I mean, 2 draws and wait, no, he won his first game, didn't he?
Yeah, he won.
Win, right?
It was a test, so
draw and a win is better than what Spurs were doing, right? I suppose
they could have lost that Conference League game, couldn't they, under Nuno, and lost to Everton. To be honest, so
exactly.
I guess
they probably would have.
Yeah,
it's a start, and now he's got like 2 weeks to sort of, do what he's got to do some manager bits.
Yeah, exactly.
I suppose. I did watch. I think I watched 3 games this weekend. Should we go chronological?
You don't want to talk about the first one, do you?
Oh, we can. I'm happy to. It's just.
I'd say it was worse than the Liverpool one.
It was just so soulless. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So
so bored. It was so boring.
Yeah, so boring. And you know what? You know what made it more boring? The fact that you don't have a striker, so they couldn't have just 7-0'd us. Because it would have been if they had a striker. Are you
telling me, Danny Butler, you would have preferred your team get powerhouse than lose 2-0? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no, I'm not saying prefer it. It would have been more entertaining.
I was just wondering if in that mindset,
I was sitting there in the game and I was thinking, the most stupid decision they ever made was not getting Ronaldo. Because he's that poacher that, they do all their tricky passes and they just look for someone in those positions, those little spaces. That's literally Ronaldo's game, those little tap-ins, and just being there at the right time. If they sign Ronaldo, I guarantee he'd be probably top scorer in the Prem by a long while, I think, in my opinion.
That's impress.
I did see, actually, I was just going to say, I did see the first Ronaldo sprint when he wasn't.
No.
They didn't have the ball, honestly.
It was the most. But it happens the most pointless time when it's the goalkeeper with the best distribution of anyone, with 5 defenders around him to go to. The one time was so pointless to press.
Bro, he had so much acceleration. It was crazy. I'd never seen that before.
I've never seen Ronaldo do that.
He kicked out again, didn't he, at the end of the game on De Bruyne?
Yeah, he deserved it.
Ronaldo's a bit of a sore loser.
He's not a sore loser.
Yeah, he is. He did it to Curtis Jones. He's done it to.
He's a serial winner, is what he is.
Winning mentality.
He demands
demands
excellence from everyone around him. And I read on United.
Messi wouldn't do that.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. I already know what you're going to say.
What, the Ronaldo's concerned by the drop in standards since he left the first time, which just says so much.
It's so obvious, isn't it?
That's the most obvious statement.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not
concerned.
I'm not surprised.
There's a drop in standards.
Yeah. Nah, but I'm just hoping he acts upon it and does something about it. Because at the end of the day, he's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can say whatever, and just be yeah, go on then.
You want to play in my team?
Soulless performance from United. Embarrassing, if you will.
Yeah.
Remember that meme? I think I sent you that meme. It was the one of Ollie, the one where he's smiling, and he was like, No wonder they had so much of the ball. They must have been scared what we could have done with it.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't understand. I feel like with Ollie, the right mentality is just not there, and it never will be with him in charge. Sounds like I feel like a broken record at this point, and I'm hoping. I know there's a protest at some point in the international break at the stadium
for the Chelsea game.
But this time it's hashtag Glazers out, hashtag Ollie out.
Oh.
So, you know, if enough pressure's put on, then maybe just... I wish it didn't have to be this way. Because, you know, club legend and that. But it appears it is, and it appears that's where we're at. So, Ollie out.
They didn't do anything after the last protest. Why are they going to do something now?
They made a forum after the last protest, I think you'll find. So, shut your mouth.
You've got to be fair though, from protesting though, like we never did like a serious, proper big protest. There's no point doing a banner or anything like that, or even cheering or you know shouting to people. It doesn't work. You've got to do something like, you know, when West Ham fans ran on the pitch and put the flag in the middle of the ground and they threw coins at the owner. You've got to do something that's actually...
I think that's different though, because the West Ham the West Ham owners would have actually seen that. I don't think the Glazers...
They're not even there, are they? They're not even there, are they? They're in America just sipping on tequilas, aren't they? That sort of thing. I think
you make a good point there, because peaceful protests, they're all good and well and ethical, whatever. But when you look at peaceful protests, people just holding up banners. I remember I saw a picture back along. It was a Spurs protest, and it was like Levy out. And so they're holding up the banner. It's like Levy out, and you just see in one of the guys' hands, he's got the Spurs merchandise bag in his other hand.
Yeah, literally
doing the opposite thing, putting money in his pocket.
They don't get that much money though.
Yeah, but
most of the money goes to Nike.
It's the club's official merchandise store. Like,
yeah, but most of the money goes to Nike.
If you don't want the man in charge, you're paying the system. You're putting money into the system.
You're paying Nike, bro.
Yeah. Well, this is the exact problem we had at Newcastle, because if you bought anything from the club website or anything, you'd be like, "Wow, you're funding my cash, you're funding Sports Direct, you're funding." Yeah, and if you have a club top, you'd be asked if you got it off like a dodgy, you know, website replica website and all this. Then it's just like, you know, you don't have to do that anymore. But it's just like, at the same time, I think you're right, because the percentage of money that goes to all those different places is so, you know, it'll get chopped up, won't it? So I guess that. Yeah. Another debate, isn't it? I guess, but
another debate for anher day.
Just always you've got to do protests, you know, a certain way, haven't you? I guess.
Here's a topic: was Newcastle's transfer budget spent on the Sports Direct advert?
Mate, is that the one with Decky Rice in it? Is that the one with Decky Rice in it?
Yeah, it's got like Pickford, Mount, Rice, Grealish.
Kirby, a couple of golf players.
Pretty sure it had KSI
Raducanu
Drizzle in it.
Mike Ashley's like old Newcastle. Let's put about 2 million into that advert.
Nice one. There we go. Sports Direct.
Decent advert though. Shout out Sports Direct, free promotion.
Let's not ever go there ever again.
If we got the chance to be sponsored by Sports Direct for a podcast, we'd have to turn them down.
No, I'd take the bag. I'd take the bag. I'm not going to lie to you. If Sports Direct comes to me with a bag, why would I ever say no?
Yeah, she's not in this podcast for some reason.
I mean, if Ashley wants to wrap me around his little finger, be my guest.
If they want to rename Sports Direct, if they want to say, you know, if we're going to put the Sports Direct signs in St James's Park, but we're going to put sponsored by SGP Podcast in, you know, smaller writing, but still big, like underneath. You know, I mean, hey, maybe my hands might be persuaded.
They wanted like a season-long deal. So for a season, at the beginning of every episode, we have to go, this SGP Podcast is presented by Sports Direct. And when you wear the merch as well, it's got like the massive Sports Direct logo on it, and you've got to go out wearing it. You've got to rep Mike Ashley, essentially.
I mean, I would say absolutely not, but I mean,
even for the bag.
No.
When we're doing a watch along, you got to wear the Slazenger.
If the bag's big, if it's a big bag,
I'd say, you know what? Let's just strike a deal with Copenhagen and become Potent Vooch. How about that?
Yeah, I'm down. Meet
You
Rihanna
know what?
on the rooftop.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, yeah. Well, that's a little interesting one.
Yeah.
So we had a topic for the episode. We haven't even got into yet. It's a big one, and it might
Controversial
cause a
one.
lot of debate. We might agree on it. You never know.
Very good point.
But so off camera, we've all made our Premier League all-time 11. And how long has the Premier League been going on now? Like 30 years? There's a big pot of players to choose from, right?
There's
And,
a lot.
There is a lot. How did you guys find it?
Some positions are pretty easy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Some are actually really difficult.
Are yours a lot more modern, or do you reckon yours are a mix with modern and old? Because I don't know, mine was at first a bit more old, but I don't know whether to bring in some newer players, which is what we can debate, I guess. But
mine's a bit of a mix, to be fair.
Yeah,
I've got 5 players that are still playing.
damn.
I've only got 3. But have you guys written down like stats and shit?
So, yeah, for some of them.
I have not. I thought mine could be more of a. I could say mine, and then we can debate everything, and then choose like a final one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's what we should do for sure.
Yeah.
So should we do 4-3-3? We all got 4-3-3.
I did 4-4-2.
Why have you done 4-4-2? I said 4-4-3, Chief. So 4-3-3.
One striker's too difficult.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
One striker, 2 wingers is fine.
I can think of a centre mid.
We'll get there. Should we start with goalkeeper, naturally?
Yeah.
All right. I think this might be one of my most controversial ones.
Really?
Should I go first?
Can I try and predict what you're going to say?
Please.
Are you going to say De Gea?
David De Gea.
What?
You know it's a bad opinion when Shay hits the what?
Well, okay. Well, who have you got? And then we'll go.
I got Petr check.
Oh, that's pretty good. I can't lie.
Okay. Shay, are you just like doing it off the cuff?
Slightly, but slightly not.
Okay. Who would you go for?
So I was kind of split. I can't lie.
Yeah.
First, I was gonna say Peter Schmeichel, but then I swapped, and I thought, you know what? I'll go Petr Cech.
Okay. So my back's against the wall here. Nonetheless, I'm going to argue for
2-on-1.
De Gea. No, let me argue.
Yeah, all right.
And if my point shines through, then I win. Right. So Petr Cech, how long was he in the Premier League? Long time.
443 appearances.
How many clean sheets?
202.
Most in Prem history.
The record. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think there's a couple reasons why I'd put David De Gea in over Petr Cech.
Can I predict what you're going to say?
Go on.
Petr Cech had a good defence. De Gea didn't.
Not just that. That is one of my points. David De Gea was in a team that was struggling, finishing like 6th, 7th. Obviously, Petr Cech was in title-winning teams with title-winning defences in front of them. De Gea had aging, shocking defenders, inexperienced defenders in front of them. Saved that team from finishing bottom half multiple seasons in a row. My main point, David De Gea. Okay, give me 2 points. David De Gea in his prime. I've never seen a goalkeeper like prime David De Gea ever in my life. Petr Cech prime, in my opinion, doesn't even come close to prime De Gea. You know that game where he made like 13 saves against Arsenal? And there's that game where he made like 13 saves against Tottenham. Prime David De Gea is incomparable, and I won't have anything else.
Yeah,
right?
but
He's
Petr
prime.
Cech's never been as bad as De Gea is right now.
No. That's fine. That's fine. Well, he's not bad right now. He's not terrible right now. He's had a few
Mm.
bad seasons, but right now he's
Mm.
good. Look, but do you agree with the fact that prime De Gea is better than prime Petr Cech?
Yeah, Prime De Gea is probably one of the best keepers of all time.
Yeah, and so here was my other main point. Okay, David De Gea has won
Spanish Dave.
Manchester United Player of the Year, the Sir Matt Busby Award, 4 times.
Okay.
First of all, when does a goalkeeper win his team's Player of the Year?
Yeah,
And to do it
when
4 times.
Mendy will probably win it for this season.
Yeah. To be fair, though, that's when you know. That's when you know you've got a good player. Because I remember Dubravka won it for us that one season. That when you choose a goalkeeper, you know that they've been like insane.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You also know you've had a shocker.
Oh yeah, because you're facing more shots and everything. But
he has saved your ass so many times, and he's saved us countless times. I think he's got us into. If someone calculated the amount of points David De Gea would have saved us, like from XG to what he's actually saved, then I'd love to know it because prime David De Gea is uncomparable for me, and he's my goalkeeper, and I'll back him. But if you guys really insist on Petr Cech, then I can't really argue with that.
I mean,
how many Golden Gloves has De Gea won?
I don't know.
Petr Cech's got 4.
I'll Google it now quickly.
Petr Cech conceded. Petr Cech only conceded 15 goals in the 04-05 season. It's been PFA Team of the Year twice. Won the Prem 4 times.
De Gea's got 1. We've got a Golden Glove. Yeah.
Petr Cech's got 4.
Yeah, but you got to remember the standard the teams they're in. It's like saying.
Yeah, but you could say that because he's in a shit team, Neil Maupay's a better strike. Yeah, like come on.
Yeah,
I see the point. I see the point, but I mean, for me, I've got to back down De Gea. But
you could say Will Zaha's a better winger than Mane because he plays for a shit team.
No, but it's not the same because he's obviously not.
It is though.
No, but it's not. It's not the same because if you're comparing them, Sadio Mane's class, mate, and Will Zaha, he's class as well. But David De Gea, no, because David De Gea isn't just class. David De Gea was the best goalkeeper in the world for around 4 years, right?
What 4 years?
So it's a whole nother level.
What 4 years?
What 4 years?
Yeah,
maybe 20. Nah, maybe 3 years. 2014 to 2017.
But Neuer.
Nah, because I'd say Neuer was probably before that.
I think Neuer's a. Now I'm not gonna say it.
There was a stage where De Gea was the best goalkeeper in the world without a doubt.
Yeah, he made Team of the Year.
I think multiple times. I'm not using this as a point. How the Petr Cech? How many times?
What PFA Team of the Year or
just Team of the Year?
Just Team of the Year. I don't know. I mean, he made PFA Team of the Year twice, but I don't know how many times he's made it.
I'm going to quickly Google because we've been a bit long with the goalkeeper. How many times De Gea has been in PFA Team of the Year? Place your bets.
2.
Huh?
2.
I'm going to say 4.
Yeah. I was going to say 3. But there we go.
No, that'd be so funny.
I can't find it. I can't.
It's not been in there. It's a shame.
No, he definitely has though. There's no way De Gea's not been in there. Where are you? What website are you looking on here?
I just searched PFA Team of the Year and I went through the years and counted.
Oh, okay. I'll do that quickly.
That's too long.
No, it's fine because I'll cut it out. I'm the one who's being long here. Oh, piss off! This is long, isn't it? I just write goalkeeper. Oh, get in the bin. You know what? I don't care. on Passport to Karen. You can have a check if you want because Google.
Let's go.
I wish I didn't say that now.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. I've given up. I've died on my. Was it? What's the phrase?
Died on your sword.
Died on my sword there. De Gea, I love you. Forgive you for missing that pen. It's cool.
Petr wears a helmet as well. I didn't mention that.
Yeah, exactly.
Mega Man.
That's just cool.
Just got the swag.
He's also cool.
Yeah.
All right. Right back.
Right back. I got Carl Walker.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Got Gary Neville.
No, he's going to argue with us, Shay.
That was my second choice, to be fair. So yeah.
Yeah, right back was probably I had 2, maybe 3 options.
Yeah, right back's not like it is, but it's not like overly blessed, is it? Like some other
I
positions.
thought about putting Trent in. That's how.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
for me,
I could understand that.
For me, I'm looking at the captain of the most successful side in Premier League history, with 12 Premier League titles to his name.
Yeah, but he wasn't better than Carl Walker. He won more, but he's not better than Carl Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like I swear Gary Neville said that. Didn't he used to play? So sometimes didn't Fergie used to play him just because he just knew he was like. I don't know. He could
no one else.
Yeah, I don't know. I swear he said I don't know. Even if he was not doing well in training or whatever, he would just play regardless. I swear he said that. I swear even he knew that he wasn't even that.
Maybe
good
that's
sometimes.
more of a compliment, though.
Philip.
Yeah, true.
You're good enough to get in the team like that and be that leader for that long. And that's, I think, don't get me wrong, Kyle Walker's got 4 Premier Leagues now, maybe?
3.
3. Gary Neville's got 12. He was the captain of the most successful side. Those are the 2 real points I've got, really.
How long was he captain? How many did he win as captain?
I wish I knew, mate. I wish I knew. Definitely, he was captain towards the end. I think when Keane left, I think he became captain.
Giggs not become captain.
Huh?
Oh, Giggs was he captain?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
So when, yeah, because you know why I remember? Because you know that picture where he's kissing skulls.
Girls probably love that.
He's got the armband. Yeah, he's got the armband there, and
I'll give you Gary Neville. It was a toss-up between him and Carl Walker. I mean,
I laid down for De Gea.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that much.
Right backs, I don't think we spend too much time on it because, like I say, it's not the most black.
And it's pretty inevitable that 10 years in the future, Trent's probably going to be the best.
Yeah, I imagine so.
That's going to be Reece James.
Centre backs.
This is where it gets juicy, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, this is where it got juicy.
I've got a few options for this.
I got a controversial one.
So many.
I think I know it. I think I might have the same one.
I got big Virgil van Dijk.
Oh,
damn!
No, I don't have him.
No, I don't have him either.
I've got Victor Lindelof.
Right.
He's going to flank you like
podcast.
He's gone. No, I mean, I'm guessing your other one's John Terry.
Yeah.
Because I've got John Terry as well. So I'd be happy to slip Terry right and one of the centre backs.
I had Terry down.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about pivotal for Chelsea.
He's a Twitter goat as well.
Exactly.
Twitter goat now, yeah. On the prowl for Wilds.
So good.
Yeah, one of the best captains of Premier League history. Pivotal, Mr. Chelsea, really, right?
Yeah, man. Captain, leader, legend.
One of the best, honestly. He's so good in his prime, man.
Yeah.
5 Premier Leagues. We haven't won a Premier League without him.
Yeah, he was just
real?
insane.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Crazy. So, yeah, we'll slip him in at one of the centre-back spots. So, we got another spot.
Easy.
And
I went for Virgil.
If we're looking at who it could be, just before I say my name, I mean, it'll probably be on these. You got people like
Rio,
Tony Adams, Vidic,
Sol
Who
Campbell.
Yeah, I
else?
was thinking Tony
Campbell.
Adams.
For me,
Jamie Carragher.
it's probably. I'm gonna go Vidic.
Didn't have
I
that
feel
many
like he was.
appearances though.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it is
That's
Van
why
Dijk.
he was in my like sort of short list, but I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's
I went
Ferdinand.
for Virgil just because it's probably the best centre back season in like Premier League history.
Yeah, so off one season.
Yeah, kind of like what
Yeah.
you did with De Gea, where he had that kind of. He was the best in the world.
Yeah, without a doubt as well.
I don't know. I feel like we can't
No
sleep
one-
on Rio though.
No one drilled past. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like, whereas the point against Vidic, where he didn't have the longevity like Rio did. Obviously, Van Dijk's still going, but even
Yeah,
though
that's why I
that
don't.
peak there,
Obviously,
yeah,
I'm not saying that he shouldn't be there. I just think like Ferdinand had 504 appearances and 189 clean sheets. That's insane.
yeah, they're like again pivotal in that making that United side tick as well through like
Yeah,
a couple generations of United sides as well, right? So
He was pretty poor near the end though when he went to QPR.
QPR. Yeah, true.
Should have just retired.
I mean, can that tarnish the legacy though?
Tarnish,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, like for example, Petr Cech wasn't great at Arsenal, was he? Do you know what I mean?
He wasn't terrible. He wasn't
Yeah.
he wasn't as bad as Rio was at QPR.
Yeah, but
Because he was making like vital mistakes, wasn't he, at QPR? I swear he was making like
Just
goals
slow.
easily.
He just lost like all of his pace.
Yeah, true.
I suppose you would though. Yeah, no, like I mean,
I don't know.
I don't
It
think
depends
that's,
on.
I don't
Yeah.
think that should be a factor in
Yeah.
not making it. If you know what I
I
mean.
think it should be a factor, but it should be kind of noted because it is in the Premier League. He did play for QPR in the Premier League.
Yeah, true.
But how old is Van Dijk now? Like 30?
29, I think.
Yeah,
so,
this is what I'm thinking. Like, how long
6-7
is he
years
going to have
time.
there?
Who's to say he's going to be having a stinker at Norwich?
I don't think he will. I just think I look at Van Dijk and I think he's like.
In your defence, I definitely think in the game yesterday, if it was if Van Dijk wasn't at the back, West Ham could have got 5-6. Like,
Yeah, he
because
blocked
they were coming forward many times.
that Jared Bowen shot. That was like
Yeah,
pretty much
and
a
the
guaranteed goal.
Antonio one as well. I remember there were two good chances that he stopped like himself because Alisson wasn't having a great game either.
Yeah, Alisson's been a bit
I
dodgy,
just
and
wonder how much like silverware Ferdinand was winning at United. 'Cause I swear he won loads.
I
Yeah.
guess you could say the same
Serial
thing.
winner.
What
Serial winner. Literally.
who was it that we said? You said about De Gea. He didn't have the best around him. You could say like Van Dijk came in and he made the people around him better.
He elevated it, Cantona style.
Yeah, like Trent. He's got a cover for Trent on that right hand side.
Oh my
I
god,
think
the
the
silverware
signing-
is insane though. Holy moly!
It's hard.
He
Yeah,
won-
because Rio
he won-
It's
Ferdinand.
difficult. This was one probably I had the most
6
difficult with.
Premier Leagues. He won 1 Champions League, 3 English Cups, a FIFA World Club World Cup. Sorry,
Got 1 Prem, 1 Champions League, Club World Cup.
I think. I think.
Ferdinand
hard
has.
because-
I'm sorry, he has to. He has to.
Is it
Look
definitely
at the
Ferdinand?
silverware. I think it's got to be Ferdinand.
I do think Prime Van Dijk's better than Rio Ferdinand, but I think the longevity. I don't think you can bet against it. Like, I know he fell off at the end, but through a couple generations of Man United teams, he was there making it tick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally. Like,
I
just.
and yeah, like the serial winner.
Yeah, like look at how many
2-on-1.
like trophies.
I'm getting
he's got.
double teamed.
Yeah, I'm going Rio. I'm going Rio.
That's right. I'm not going Rio, but
Yes.
that's all right.
Should we slip him Rio then?
He won
Yeah.
25 trophies in general, just for if you guys.
So,
like,
wow.
So,
So far, we've got two United, 2 Chelsea.
it's going to be a bit like that, isn't it?
yeah.
Bias shining through.
Do you reckon Chelsea and United are the two best Premier League teams?
Maybe I think City and Chelsea is close.
Never did.
I think.
I think if we're talking about players that are going to be popping up in these teams, it's going to be
I got a C player.
Yeah.
I had two
fair,
C players.
I think they've both taken over Arsenal now. In terms of 10 years ago,
I think we're
Arsenal.
I think we're second in all-time wins in the Prem. That might be wrong. I think we overtook Arsenal for second place.
I think I'd put you and City on like a similar level right now, if you know what I mean.
Whoever wins it this season.
I suppose so. Left back for me was fairly easy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's similar to right back in the sense that
it's not that many.
But the thing is, there's not that many except for this one who is one of the best left backs of all time.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for Maldini, he'd probably be best left back of all time.
And you know what? Maldini had his best years at centre back as well, so you could even argue that he is. Ashley Cole?
Maybe. Yep.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
You've seen him the most of him. Just talk a bit about Ashley Cole for us.
Well, he was an invincible. He was in that team. 3 Premier League titles. Not bad. Really? And I reckon if you asked Ronaldo who his hardest player he ever came up against, it would probably be Ashley Cole.
I think he has said that before, right?
Yeah, did he say that?
In the Prem, I'm pretty sure.
I think he did.
And I think, and I remember watching highlights of him pocketing Messi on multiple occasions as well.
He is. Because he's good going forward as well.
Yeah.
Considering back then they didn't get that. Back then they weren't Trent is now.
Personally, I don't remember the ins and outs of him, watching him on a weekly basis, but I do remember just watching him and him being class on certain occasions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
He was one of them. Because when you think of Terry and Czech, the people already in the team, it's that Chelsea team, if you know what I mean. He's one of the first names in there for me. And again,
it's weird. He only won 2 Premier Leagues with us.
The legendary Champions League win, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think to be fair, the only other player I was thinking of, I mean, I do think Ashley Cole's better, but I did think he deserved a little shout, a bit of Leighton Baines from Everton,
Leighton Baines, prime Leighton Baines.
Streets will never forget the chops, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Didn't David De Gea was the first person to save a Leighton Baines penalty?
Yeah,
possibly. That's the De Gea stand.
In the 13-14 season, if you need a bit of context. Of course I know. Shout out Leighton Baines. I remember he used to get seasons every year.
I couldn't think of any other left backs.
I want to give a right back a shout as well, actually. Just honourable mention. Shout out Zabaleta.
Hazard mugged him off through. I remember that clip.
A couple of years when Zabaleta was class. Yeah, that was
finished. Shout out right back.
Go on.
Branislav.
Oh, Ivanovic hit different.
Oh, yeah.
Ivanovic did hit different, to be fair.
Serbian.
It's got to be Neville, but I remember Ivanovic, when you won that Europa League and that Champions League, he was so pivotal. He
scored the winner in the Europa League.
He was so important to that team.
Mate, it's class.
I mean, nothing more than honourable mention, though.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately for you. Midfield. We've got... I'm going
to have to think of one off the top of my head.
It's quite easy, really, isn't it?
Do you think it's easy?
I got one that I don't know if it's a midfielder or a striker.
Do you want to run him? And then we'll see.
Henri.
It's Wayne.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
I'd say, he's a forward. He's got to be a forward.
Okay. Sorry, Alan. Wayne's going in.
I think...
Whoa.
We'll get to that. Save that. We don't.
You're not doing that. I will pull out the Alan stand
all right.
forever.
All right, I'm going to throw a name in the hat. Roy Keane.
No, I've only got. Obviously, I did the 4-4-2. So I'm just trying to think off the top of my head for one other player.
Yeah, same.
Have you got Lampard and Gerrard?
No, I haven't got Gerrard.
I got Gerrard.
I got Frank, because he's scored so many goals.
Yeah, literally.
Right, Roy Keane. So,
Do you want me to name my other
Yeah,
midfielder?
who's your other mate?
KDB.
Oh, yeah.
I've got De Bruyne. Now, do you want to slip De Bruyne in right now? I think
De Bruyne and Frank. Have you got Frank?
I've not got Frank, but we'll get into
fuck.
that. Let's talk a little bit about De Bruyne first off.
He's got skulls. He's got skulls.
Just do. Let's.
He's sick in the head.
Wait there. So De Bruyne, for me, there was. I don't think he is anymore, for the record. But I think there was a point he was the second best player in the world.
He's coming back from injury. You can't
No. I just think
second best player in the world.
Not anymore. I think he was.
What season?
For a few seasons, like 2 or 3 seasons, I think he was.
Better than Ronaldo or Messi?
Ronaldo.
Actually.
Maybe not 3 seasons, maybe 2, maybe even 1. Just that season where he was just so insane at Man City. I remember goals like the goal versus Newcastle and like the half volley and the volley. Shay, I'm sure you know the one.
Yeah, that's painful.
There's that free kick against Chelsea as well. 2 incredible goals against like your clubs. So you guys have. Well, I mean, all of us have witnessed firsthand.
Out of all the players that we let go, I would want De Bruyne back the most.
He's just so good, isn't he? He's just so technically excellent at what he does.
He's coming was that his first full game against United, or did he play the week before? But it's like he hadn't missed a game for some of the passes he was playing.
Yeah, he's just. It's so good. Like I don't have words for it because you just watch
and
it.
He's ginger, mental.
Yeah. He's ginger.
He's the best ginger to ever play in the Prem. Can't think of any others.
Do you think? Goals. I think. I'm trying to think of words to describe him, but I remember when do you remember when he was at Wolfsburg as well?
Oh, yeah, he's class.
He was insane.
And he broke the Bundesliga assist record.
Yeah, and he was still quite young, wasn't he?
And Jose.
I remember he got City got him the same season we got Pogba. And I remember in my mind I was thinking I thought this was going to be a close one. But obviously it's not a competition. Bruyne absolutely smoked them.
Is he 30?
I think he's around that. Here's another shout. I think prime De Bruyne is better than prime Lampard, prime Gerrard, and prime Scholes. All 3 of them, he's better than.
Oh, I just thought of a midfielder. Wouldn't agree with that, but.
Do you think Lampard's better?
Yeah, just for the goals.
Nah, mate, because.
And the passes. People underrate. They underrate him.
Lampard's just like not as good as Bruno, really. Nah,
if there's one player that I'll defend as badly as you defend like Ronaldo, it's Frank.
I don't mean that.
I think Frank's cracked.
I do really like Frank Lampard. I think he's better than Gerrard.
Yeah, I'd have him in front of Gerrard.
He's got the goals on his side, but
Frank's got the double 100s in his stats. 100 goals, 100 plus goals, 100 plus assists.
What, Pen Lampard? Pen Lampard, bro. Literally is.
Fair, we was linked with the director of football that bought Salah, De Bruyne, and Lukaku to Chelsea. Yeah,
Emiliano.
Manolo.
Yeah,
that guy's got talent, bro.
Yeah, so
replaced him with Marina.
Oh no, yeah, she's really good.
The one that you're
Scary. No, that's Eva. She's the medical woman.
Yeah, he got.
We got Marina. Marina Garris Grover or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Bro.
She's really good players.
Yeah, she. So good.
She loves the deal.
You've got Ed Woodward. You love Ed Woodward.
He's going next month.
Let's go.
Bargain.
Yeah, wonder who will get in. Probably someone just as bad. All right.
Get Ralph in. Ralph Ragnick.
Feel about slipping Lampard and De Bruyne, and then we'll argue for that final spot.
I got the final one.
All right. Who are we saying for the final spot?
One, so you guys are gonna have to take the stage, and I'll just debate.
Who's your final one, Nick? Well, there's Gerrard.
Not on my team.
Goals. My name, I'm going to chuck in Yaya Toure.
Oh, Streets will never forget. Okay. I've got my argument. I've got my player.
Who's your player?
The toe sucker.
No.
I'm going for him.
Gerrard's better than the toe sucker, man.
Nah, Scholes is clear.
Oh, because he can hit a tree, bro.
Nah, because Scholes, although he didn't get quite the praise that people like Gerrard did,
man.
he scored the same goals that Gerrard did. Even better goals, more impressive goals. His passing, I don't even say about his passing because you guys should know about the passing. If you haven't, go look up. Just go on YouTube, type in Scholes best passes.
Or John Joe Shelby.
Insane.
Yeah. Nowadays, that's not impressive.
Don't come at me with Voldemort, mate. And as well, when Xavi,
David Luiz can play those passes.
No.
Yeah,
Xavi, Zidane, and Pirlo all call you the best midfielder in the world. I think you're the best midfielder in the world.
They're sucking him off, bro. They want their toes sucked. That's why.
Nah, because don't come at me with irrational arguments. Because I'm giving you a rational argument where
Three of
the greatest midfielders to play the game call you the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah, but if they played against Yaya, they'd get fucked.
Can I give you a stat here, Sonny? And you're not gonna like it whatsoever, but I'm gonna have to debunk your Scholes theory. So I've just gone on the Premier League app and I've just looked up. I'm comparing Scholes to John Joe Shelby right now, and Shelby has 10,278 passes. Scholes has 9,883 passes. Big chances created. Scholes has 5 and Shelby has 34.
5
passes forward. Shelby has 3,624. Scholes had 779. Passes backwards. Obviously Shelby has a lot more because it's Brexit, and Scholes has less. But and touches. Shelby had 13,266, and Scholes had 11,517.
Right, so we all agree on Yaya.
Can I just say one more as well? Crosses 697 for Shelby. Crosses for Scholes was 48, and there we go.
Okay, so Yaya it is.
Yeah, it is. Let's go.
But is it? Nah. To be fair, is it David Silva over Yaya?
I'd rather have Yaya.
You say he's more like revolutionary.
I'd quite like Yaya.
Okay, we'll go Yaya.
That's a pretty good midfield. No CDM, just vibes.
Yeah. But Yaya would kind of... Yaya would be the... Wait.
Yeah, can be CDM.
Yeah. Who have we got? Frank
De Bruyne and Yaya.
Oh, that is vibes.
So attacking.
So
I mean, you could argue Kante, I guess, but I mean, he hasn't... Well, I don't know.
I was going to say a shout, but I like it.
I was going to say maybe he doesn't have as many matches as Yaya, but he's still cracked, isn't he?
Oh, you know what?
I'll chuck Kante in there.
Yeah, I would love Kante over Yaya, because for me, at least one person from that Leicester team's got to be in there.
Yeah, literally.
It's not going to be Riyadh. But...
Yeah, it's Jamie Vardy up front. All right.
Would you put Jamie Vardy top 5 strikers?
Top 10 for sure. Not top 5.
I think I'll put him top 5.
Kante's almost got as many matches as Yaya, to be fair. So.
Maybe this is another debate for another day. But for me, Kante, obviously part of that Leicester side, probably the main reason Leicester won the league, and next season won the league with Chelsea. I think
really, if you think of it, I think he should have won a Ballon d'Or. Yeah, I think he should have won a Ballon d'Or at some point. Maybe in the future.
World Cup as well.
Yeah, he's won so much stuff. I feel like he hasn't been rewarded personally. I don't know.
He makes Pogba better, doesn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
He's just so complimentary to him, isn't he?
He works so hard.
Yeah,
he works so hard in that midfield.
But
every game.
This is where it gets juicy, boys.
Right.
So we have a left wing, a right wing, and a striker. And I want to go to the striker last because I know there's going to be beef, right? I've got my left and right wing. For me, left and right wing, no debate for me.
Oh no.
So left wing, we'll start.
Don't say it.
Who a lot of people say the greatest player to ever grace the Premier League.
No.
Thierry Henry.
Don't say it. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Ronaldo.
What was going to say Ronaldo as well.
Thierry Henry on the left.
No, go ahead, Hazard.
I was going to say
You're
Hazard as
taking
well.
the piss.
No.
Henry, Hazard over Henry.
There's a left winger, yeah.
You're a joke.
I'm a joke, yeah, cool.
No, you've got.
I was thinking as Henry as more as a striker.
Yeah, me too. Me
I
too.
don't know. But he's not in my team, but I always thought of him more as a striker.
He's not in your team.
What, Henry?
Mashallah, he's not in your team.
No, he's not in my team either.
Neither of you got Henry.
No.
Well,
not even in my 4-4-2. I had Wayne up top.
How have you not got Henry?
Wayne's better than him.
This is
Hazard's better than him.
Fraudulent.
No. Because despite
did Henry play as a left winger loads for us now? Okay. I can't remember. You got to refresh me. Can you refresh me, please?
I wasn't about in 2003, bro. This guy revolutionised the Premier League. Before Henry, in that Arsenal Wenger side, side, it was all Brexit football and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Giggsy. That's what it was. It was Giggsy.
Henry came in and like him and like Bergkamp, and he was the star in that side, that Invincible side. He was the one. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like even if he played up striker a lot in that team, you've got to accommodate him in an all-time Prem 11. There's no way Henry doesn't make an all-time Prem 11.
He's not in mine or Shea's. So.
And you back Hazard.
I'm trying to check. I'm just trying to think. Obviously, it's quite biased because I watched Hazard, and I didn't see Henry. That's not to say that I think he's better. I'm just trying to think of
bro. I'm just gonna say one thing. Hazard carried us. I
swear there was some stats when he wasn't playing and you played terrible.
You don't want to know. Under Sarri, 50% of our goals that season came from Hazard.
Really?
Scored or assisted, yeah. 50% of them.
Listen, Hazard is incredible.
Third behind Messi and Ronaldo for man of the matches since 2010.
Oh my god.
Most man of the matches in Premier League.
For me, Hazard...
He's won it twice.
Yeah, he was insane. Hazard's one of them players where...
Player of the season.
If his numbers were a little bit up, he would be like Messi, Ronaldo level, right?
The numbers. Can't believe that.
Huh?
Can't believe that, bro.
When we're talking about prime Thierry Henry, genuinely just the silk. I've heard stories about him coming into the Premier League and revolutionising it. There's no way this guy can't be in the team for me. For me, he's almost the first name on the team sheet for me. This is Thierry Henry, guys.
Yeah, but it's Eden Hazard.
Yeah, but this is Thierry Henry, bro.
You've changed my mind. You've changed my mind. I'm going Henry.
Why are you going Henry?
Because I've just looked up on Transfer Market and I'm looking at his accomplishments and holy moly.
Look at Hazard's.
Okay. I'll compare. I will compare.
I feel like we'll go. All right, Archie. Do you want me and you will step out Shay's deciding factor for this? All right.
Yeah, one second.
Okay. All right. Let me just get Hazard. I don't know why, but on Henry's one it says Champions League participant. I'm not counting 12 Champions League participants. What does that mean? What is that?
12 appearances.
Yeah, it just says 12. It just says 12 times Champions League participant. Well, he's been in the Champions League for 12 seasons. Well, that doesn't mean. What does that mean?
I have no
I'm
idea.
not gonna count that. Why does it say World Cup participant? What is this?
He's won a World Cup.
Yeah, that's not the Premier League though.
Right. So let me just count. I'm just gonna calculate the major things. If I don't nope, I've got a notepad here. Right. Okay. This might be a bit of a long one. I'm sorry.
This is heating up.
Okay. Right. Let me just.
Yeah, we left Arsenal when it got difficult.
No, you know how baffled I am that you guys don't
stayed. Lifted us through it.
It wasn't for me. It wasn't a chosen thing. I don't want it to be. I don't want to say it was a solid thing. I kind of let this one up for debate because obviously my thing was different, but I wanted to kind of leave it.
I'm just gonna say it. If we're going Henry over Hazard, Shearer's not in my team.
Wow.
Why?
It's that simple.
What? Because Hazard would be over Shearer.
No, because someone else would be able to share.
So that's just purely out of stubbornness.
No,
Nothing
just
to
big
do with this argument.
Big Wazza would be there. If going over accomplishments.
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that because, listen, Hazard was incredible.
Bad memory.
Hazard's one of the best players I've seen play football ever. Right, week in, week out.
Right, can you guys carry on this debate for 2 more minutes while I just do this?
But
Or 3 more minutes, because it might take a while.
But Archie,
maybe 5.
Who? All right. No, I can't. I just can't. I'm not mad at the fact you have Hazard. I'm just mad. Like, how's Henry not in there?
It was played a 4-4-2. I only had a left mid.
I told you to do a 4-3-3.
Well, it wouldn't be in if I did a 4-3-3 either.
But how?
Because Hazard's better.
He's not though. And listen, I'm a big Hazard fan. But
clearly don't understand.
Thierry Henry.
Because Thierry Henry was with Arsenal.
Right, this is taking way too long.
Scored a couple goals.
What's that?
Because he scored a couple goals with Arsenal.
It's not a couple goals though. He revolutionised the Premier League, Archie.
What do you mean?
Almost done with Thierry Henry.
Paved the way for players like Eden Hazard.
No, Henry.
Oh wait, I just realised I'm counting all of his trophies here. Am I doing that? Or am I just doing the Premier League?
They had quite similar appearances. Henry only had 15 more appearances than Hazard. Not only did he get 20 more assists,
he got 20 more assists.
He got 20 more assists.
Look who Henry. Look who Henry's playing with compared to Hazard. Look who Henry's playing with compared to Hazard.
Let me finish. He got 20 more assists and 90 more goals.
Fucking hell. It's like Hazard's not a goal scorer. Fucking hell.
Well, you just said you relied on him for most of your goals.
Yeah.
It's so mixed though.
We were pretty shit.
No. Henry had Player of the Season twice, 4 Golden Boots, and 4 Player of the Month.
Hazard had a Player of the Season. He had 2 Player of the Months, 4 Team of the Years. He was PFA Player of the Year.
Already, Henry's got more Player of the Seasons.
He played for one of the best Premier League teams ever. If you put Hazard in that Arsenal team, he's better.
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Henry is the reason.
2002. People back in 2002 could not handle Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard would have won the Ballon d'Or back in 2002.
They couldn't handle Thierry Henry.
Yeah, Hazard would have won the Ballon d'Or. He couldn't.
Henry should have. It's the biggest scandal in history. Nedved
didn't
won the Ballon d'Or.
He didn't. Right. Let me jump in. No. I just wanted to say a few stats from both of them. So
stats.
Well, just let me explain. So Hazard had 491 shots and Henry had 99, but Henry had 175 goals and Hazard had 85.
That doesn't make sense.
So I don't know how that's happened, to be honest. But
99 shots.
He got 170 goals from 90 shots.
Whoa, wait. Whoa. The Premier League is scamming me here. What is this? I'm getting off the Premier League app right now. What is that? That's corruption at its finest. How's he had 99 shots and 175 goals? He got a hat-trick plus in every game.
Hat-trick from one shot.
What is going on here?
All right, Shay.
Okay,
we aren't going to come to a conclusion.
Okay,
this one.
Chasing on Rebo.
No, because Hazard was in. I don't. Oh, can you just flip a coin or something? Because I can't do this, mate. That's so hard.
It's actually scandalous. If
Can I just do a name thing on Safari real quick? Name randomizer.
Can I just say we've accommodated so many Chelsea players here.
No, we haven't.
Actually, yeah.
Give Arsenal a win.
What Chelsea player have we accommodated?
Ashley Cole.
Deserve to be in there. Deserve to be in there.
Petr Cech. No, we accommodated Petr Cech.
No, we didn't.
Yes, he
deserved to be in there.
That was Peter Schmeichel, Van der Sar.
He's got the record clean sheets. He's got the record clean sheets. Alan Shearer has the record goals, so he might not be on my team because he wasn't the best player.
I'm sorry, but we haven't got any invincibles in there. We didn't even mention
exactly.
Vieira, Patrick Vieira.
Exactly. We not even meant. Yeah, no, he has to be in there. Just simply in the same way a
So we've got,
Leicester player
so
for
we've got
me.
an
No,
Arsenal
in the same
player
way,
in there.
in the same way for me, a Leicester player has to be in there. Someone from the
You
Invincibles has to be in there.
in the best
Like the best
League
player in the
guy,
Invincibles.
you
The
can't
best
name a player that went invincible.
The best player in the early 2000s Premier League.
I'm saying Henry. I'm sorry, Archie. I'm saying Henry.
It's Omri.
You can't not name him. You can't not name an invincible.
Shay, because
You can't not
my
name.
team, bro.
because
He's not
when
my team. He's nowhere near my team.
when I heard that you didn't even have Omri nowhere near your team, are you dumb?
That's
You're a
this.
donut. You're a donut fan.
That's
My
fraudulent.
donut. Oh,
Nowhere near your team
donut.
is fraudulent. All right. Let's just move on.
Okay.
Okay, right wing. I haven't got him. Has anyone got Salah?
yeah, I got Salah. You got
I
Ronaldo.
got
You
Salah.
better not have Ronaldo.
I better not have Ronaldo.
You don't have Ronaldo.
Of course, I've got Ronaldo.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
How?
Mate, fuck off. I'm leaving.
Okay.
He's gone. He's gone.
I'm getting that mad.
You got
Yeah.
fucking Ronaldo. Oh.
Stop swearing, bro.
Oh.
Come back. No, I want to have a genuine argument.
It's a joke.
No, let's have an argument.
Why's Ronaldo in your team?
Talk to me. Why is Ronaldo in my team?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cristiano Ronaldo joined Manchester United at the age of 19.
How many goals he got? How many goals he got?
What, in the Premier League?
Yeah.
I think it's like high 80s, maybe.
Yeah. Sounds
I
like
think it's important. I think it's important to remember.
How many assists he
Salah.
got?
No, let me speak. Don't just cut
saying.
me off because I'm not cutting you off. So let
I'm
me
using
speak.
stats though. You used stats for Thierry Henry, so we're going to use stats for Mo
But
Salah.
it's a bit about the eye test as well. The
eye test. You never watched Thierry Henry.
Okay, I've seen bets. All right, Cristiano Ronaldo. Bro, stop getting so vexed. Let me speak.
I'm just using your logic to.
No, it's not my logic though. Because Cristiano Ronaldo joined the Premier League at 19 years old. He left at 23, 24. He left at 24, by the way, with a Ballon d'Or. Probably the best individual season in Premier League history. By the way, that Champions League team.
Was that 08, 09 or was that 07?
07, 08.
Luis Suarez season, probably better.
Yeah, he had 31 goals that season. That's insane.
Mo Salah broke that record.
How many assists did he get?
I mean, this was in the Prem. I don't know what it was in all comps, but in the Prem,
I think it's like 43. I think it was in all comps.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, this guy's 23, by the way, at this point. I think that makes it more impressive as well.
It doesn't matter if he's 23.
Huh?
We're talking.
Messi had 3 Ballon d'Ors by the time he was 23.
Damn.
That's cool, but we're not talking about Messi.
Yeah, I just think personally, I'm quite a stan for one of those guys. Where I kind of think I know did he win the Ballon d'Or when he was in the Prem when he was leaving?
Yeah. He won the Ballon d'Or in the Prem.
I just feel like he had his best success. But I just feel like he had his best success at Real Madrid. And I know you're going to say that's probably fraudulent, but I don't know.
No, it's not. He did. He won 4 Ballon d'Ors and 4 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, no. I just thought you might say like
at Madrid.
Yeah,
But now he's come back, and for me, this is Cristiano Ronaldo, and I think maybe it's a bit of bias for what he did outside of the Premier League. But when you look in this guy, he's. I think we'll all agree. We can all agree this, right? Across their whole careers, he's the best player to ever play in the Premier League. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
So across, so not just what they did in the Premier League, across their whole careers, he's the best player who's ever been in the Prem. Do you not get what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're fucking.
Nah, I don't get it.
So
across their whole career.
So
do you mean the best player to play in the Prem and then go off and do other stuff? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. I'm saying the players that have played in the Prem, but not just what they did in the Prem across their whole careers. So, for example, you're judging everyone. So you're judging Salah off Roma, Fiorentina, Liverpool. You're judging De Bruyne off Wolfsburg, Man City. You're judging Ronaldo off Man United, Juventus, Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're doing best Prem.
No, but yeah, no.
Salah.
But do we all agree what that? Do we all agree that? Well, who? Who else? Who else? Five Ballon d'Ors.
He's so good.
Five Ballon d'Ors. 5 Champions Leagues. Who else?
Thierry Henry, bro. He's so good.
Thierry Henry.
Yeah, man, he's so good.
No. How? How is
Oh.
Thierry Henry?
Ah.
I get what you're trying to say
Yeah,
like, in terms of personal accolades, because obviously Salah hasn't won. You know, like
for me, I'm not as defensive this one as I have been about previous ones. But the reason I put his name forward is because, by the way, it's Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
my only debate is just about how he obviously did most of his, good deeds.
Of course.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I understand that. But
I'm not trying to say he shouldn't be there, but I don't know.
You know what? At the same time, I think, listen, this is obviously biased. You can't tell me it's not. And this is why I don't blame Archie for what he said about Hazard. But this guy is responsible for a whole generation of kids taking free kicks the way they did and styling their hair the way they did and doing like the ankle socks and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? This guy, he's so iconic that it's almost not even what he did in the pitch. It's almost just him.
You can say that about anyone,
Huh?
You can say that about any player, though.
I know you could, you could, but Ronaldo, do you know what I mean? Ronaldo.
Beckham's probably more iconic than Ronaldo.
Maybe in Britain, but not across the world.
Who invented football? Britain.
Yeah, but as a worldwide superstar, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Salah is in there over Ronaldo, but I thought it really important to mention, like, stick up an argument for him because he's the greatest player who I don't know how to correctly word it. He's the greatest player who has played.
I know what you're trying to. Yeah, I know. What you're trying to say is you're not trying to say he's the best ever, like in the Premier League. You're trying to say that,
but he's the best who has
played in it. Yeah,
and you know what the thing is, it's not even close, as well.
Yeah,
it's not even close.
Because
that's my point.
What I'm trying to think of is obviously if he never left Manchester United and he had the same success, if you know what I mean. I know it's hard to like say that, but if he did what he did at Real at United, then he would be like clear. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like impossibly clear. Because
I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's a hard one. I mean, my vote would still go Ronaldo over Salah, but I'm not like dying on the hill for this one because I understand why you would go for someone else. So I'm happy to give my vote to Ronaldo and then see what you boys want to do.
What about Nicolas Pepe?
Oh, don't get me started on Nicolas Pepe. Like you lightening the mood here. Gee, you haven't spoken in a while.
So then you speak.
That's my argument.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's get the voting in then. Sonny,
Ronaldo got 107 goals, 40 assists, Golden Boot twice, Player of the Season once, won the Prem, Footballer of the Year,
Champions League.
Most goals in one season. He's the record holder. Highest scoring African. Outscored 3 teams in the 17-18 season.
I'm going Salah. I'm sorry.
I'm not mad. Listen, I'm a big Salah fan. I think he probably is the best player in the world right now. For sure. But
he was in a bit of form.
No, I think he's the best player in the world right now.
He's in a bit of form. He's done nothing these past 2 games. Best player in the world. Will do it in every game.
Yeah.
Well, your best player in the world isn't doing it in every game at all at the moment.
What, Messi?
Yeah. Yeah, Messi.
Okay.
I'm just counteracting your point. Listen, I feel like We still got a position to do. I've just realised. Oh my!
Oh, of course we do.
Oh
And
my
this
god!
is
All right.
the biggest.
So okay, we'll stick Salah in there to keep everyone happy. So, striker.
It's got to be Shearer. It's got to be Shearer. Got to be Shearer. No debate. No debate.
I'll let you do your little Shearer speech, and
All right. So
I'll come out and I'll say if I agree or not.
Right. Okay. So everyone knows Shearer, 260 goals, insane, most Premier League goals, and I'm comparing him to Wayne right now because I know you two are both thinking Wayne. Well, I'm pretty sure you two are both thinking Wayne anyway. I'm pretty sure Shearer had. So yeah, Shearer again. This is Premier League app. It was fraudulent last time, but I'm pretty sure it's right. Actually, no, it's not. So I'm going on someone else now because it's just not right. It's just
Premier League app just being fraudulent.
It's so weird, mate. It just says 0 for like penalties and stuff, as if he's never scored a penalty. What is that?
You got the most.
Does anyone know a good stat app? I was looking on Transfer Market, but does it even say the goals and stuff on here? I don't even know if it does.
Yeah. You can get on Transfer Market.
Okay, it does. So yeah, 260 goals, 65 assists. He's just insane, really, isn't he?
Alan Shearer
won the World Cup with what was it? What are they called? Oh no, I'm bottling it. They're going to have a beef. Blackburn Rovers, that was it. Yeah.
You said World Cup. World Cup.
I mean, he won the Premier League. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Again, big achievement.
I guess you can't
Wayne's
say.
got 5 of those.
No, you don't. But I'm talking about striker here. He scored. Shearer could score volleys, pens, free kicks. Yeah, but okay, that's cool. But did he have 260 goals overall?
He had 208. Not too bad.
Yeah, and he had 50 more games. He had 50 more games to get close to Shearer. And
he played in midfield for a lot of games.
Well, that's not my fault.
It's not Wayne's fault either.
Weirdly, as the United fan, I feel like I'm the deciding vote here, which is a weird one.
I'm sorry, but boys, you can't put Shearer in there. You just can't.
I've heard you out. Okay, for me, this is me talking right now. This is Sonny Butler talking to you as a human, right, on a human level. I think Wayne Rooney was more talented than Alan Shearer. However, I think Wayne Rooney didn't preserve himself into his older years like Alan Shearer did, for sure.
Exactly.
Rooney started to fall off in his early 30s. Shearer kept on going.
Shearer had like 2 ACL injuries as well. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Although it's one of them where I think prime Rooney's better. For me, there's something in my head where
curly hair Shearer at Southampton, mate, and he went to fucking.
For me, in my head, it's like, surely you can't not have the top scorer in there.
Yeah, but you didn't have the top clean sheet keeper in there.
Yeah, I feel like it's different though. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
I just think, right, as a striker, this is what, because my friend Kieran always used to tell me that he thought Thierry Henry was one of the best. Like, should have been he would be his best striker in the Premier League.
Aguero is probably up there.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think if we're thinking of strikers, Shearer could do everything, and he scored the most goals. So therefore,
if we were picking a striker for a team, I'd rather have Sergio Aguero over Alan Shearer.
I agree, but again, it's not that, is it? It's hard. I don't know. It's like a mixture of different things.
Yeah, I don't even mean to be the Newcastle bias, but
originally I did have Shearer in my team.
Yeah,
I had Shearer and Wayne in my 4-4-2.
But you back Wayne.
Yeah, I'd rather have Wayne.
I actually don't know.
Hey, come on,
leave it on a cliffhanger.
You've got your United players. You've got your Chelsea players.
Give me Archie. Should we just give him the win, Archie? Should we give him the win?
You didn't give me Hazard.
Yeah, you've already got Chelsea players. This guy's one chance, bro.
He's my golden legend. Come on.
I'm fighting as hard against you to not have Shearer in as you did against me to not have Hazard in.
You know how easy I laid down to give you Salah over Ronaldo?
Yeah, because you laid down because you knew you were wrong.
How was I wrong, bro?
I agreed with Ashley Cole, John Terry, Pepe.
Who else did you put instead of them? You can take them out if you want.
No, I'm sorry. Shearer is in a 2,000,000%. There's nothing you can do.
I'll give you. Yeah, Shearer's in. Shearer's in my team.
Let's go.
Shearer's in my team for sure.
Bro, do you remember that volley he scored against Everton? Bosh!
Oh, remember that
Shearer?
volley Rooney scored against Arsenal?
No, I don't remember.
No,
I don't
you remember
remember.
the volley he scored against Newcastle, actually, where he was having a go at the ref, and he literally
Oh,
just went
he always scored against
smashed
us.
it top bins. All right, wow, that was long. I thought that was going to be like a 40-minute episode. We're now an hour and 20 in, and
That's solid. That's solid.
it's got quite heated. To be fair, it's got rather heated.
It was everything I wanted it to be. Let's just say that, you know.
Yeah, it was good. I thought this one would be the most heated one. Yeah, I've enjoyed the argument. We'll do a quick recap of the team.
Yeah.
So it was Petr in goal, Gary Neville, John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, Ashley Cole. You know, no one's grumpy the next Gary Neville. we had De Bruyne, Lampard, and who else was it? Kante. De Bruyne, Lampard, and Kante. And then we had Henry, Salah, and Shearer. I think that's fair enough. I think it's a good team.
That team is insane. Honestly, that's so good.
I'm not mad at that team at all. As in all time Pro 11, because it's got because you know what? It's not just old. Like it's got vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not
like in the
full, like old school.
New vibes, you know.
Like for me, Kante's vibes in that team.
Yeah, I love that.
But like, he deserves to be there as well. But still,
yeah, we're not just putting him in there because
yeah, for sure. I'm a big fan of that team. I like that.
Yes.
I've enjoyed it though, boys. I've enjoyed the arguments.
Yeah, same.
Wow, who knew we'd make it out the other side alive, eh?
Let's go.
Yeah. Has anyone got anything else to say?
We could talk a bit about managers, but I guess it's not really much to say, really. I guess Frank Lampard's talking to Norwich at the moment, isn't he? I don't know.
Your quick little recap, quick run through with Shay.
I guess let's go for it. Well, Frank Lampard's talking to Norwich. You got Dean Smith's been sacked from Aston Villa, and then they've got a short list of Roberto Martinez and some other person. I can't remember who it was. Someone else. Someone else. It might have been Frank Lampard. I can't remember, but it was Steven Gerrard. Martinez and Steven Gerrard.
Wow. Imagine Lampard and Gerrard both come in. That'd be pretty nice.
That'd be pretty sick.
Well, that would be sick. I'd be a fan.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you, man. My talkingness is just completely drained from me.
It's kind of. I guess to be fair, these are kind of topics for another day. I feel like,
Yeah, I feel we'll come back later this week with an absolute cracker.
100%.
Cheese not speaking. I feel like Cheese vexed. All right, listen. Go cheer him up. Go follow 5dog5 at 5dog5 on Twitter. What's your at, Shay?
On the mood.
That's St. Baz 10, I think.
At St. Baz 10. You'll find me. I think it's Sunny Butler 22. I'm not certain. If you're listening on Spotify, follow the podcast, Apple Music, rate 5 stars. Watching on YouTube, like the video. Follow all of us individually across all platforms. Follow us on Instagram, showing great potential. Twitter page, all of it. You know what to do. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you in the next one. We'll see you later.